Hi guys! Finally, we have detailed information on the Prime Minister of Iraq's visit to Washington, D.C. This news comes to us directly from the Iraqi news website. Get a cup of tea or coffee. This is a longer than usual video. As you know, the Iraqi Prime Minister visited America during the weekend that Iran decided to send over 300 drones and missiles to Israel in retaliation for an attack that occurred in Damascus, Syria, on the Iraqi embassy where the loss of life occurred. Still, the coordination framework issued a statement on April 15th expressing full support for the Prime Minister's visit to Washington. It endorsed his objectives to achieve progress in the bilateral relationship, while noting that a sustainable relationship can be established after the end of the international coalition's mission, the preparation for scheduling a withdrawal of these forces. However, it should be noted that the withdrawal of U.S. forces from Iraq was not the main topic, as you will learn in this video. Iraq's coordination framework is an umbrella block of Iraqi Shia parties, mainly united by their opposition to the Sadrist movement. Sadr has opposed Iranian influence in Iraq, setting him apart from other Shiite leaders who have close ties to Tehran. The Iraqi Prime Minister traveled to Washington, D.C. with a large delegation who was instrumental in completing a large number of tasks for the country of Iraq.
During his visit to Washington, D.C. this week, Iraqi Prime Minister Mohammed Shia al-Sudani presided over the signing of a number of Memoranda of Understanding, MOUs, with American companies. These included agreements between the Ministry of Electricity and General Electric, GE, for the development of the energy sector, the Ministry of Oil and Honeywell, for a partnership in developing strategic plans for oil and associated gas fields, and the Iraq Development Fund and American company MAC for specialized vehicle manufacturing. In addition to the government agreements, there were also 14 private sector memoranda of understanding with U.S. companies. These included cooperation in kidney dialysis supplies with Baxter International, oil field development with KBR, primary gas processing and conversion to natural gas liquids and associated gas with KBR, and various other agreements with companies such as Transatlantic Petroleum, Baker Hughes, Emerson, and ARC Energy. The source for this video is from the Media Office of the Prime Minister of Iraq. The channel was not able to locate this information on any U.S. government website. We also learned that Iraq will receive more wheat from the United States. This will help with the wheat shortage Iraq is experiencing due to the Russian-Ukrainian conflict. In addition, the U.S. is to provide $50 million in funding to small businesses in Iraq. Moving on to the U.S. State Department has made a determination approving a possible foreign military sale to the government of Iraq of C-172 and ACRC-208 aircraft contractor logistics support and training and related equipment for an estimated cost of $140 million. The Defense Security Cooperation Agency delivered the required certification, notifying Congress of this possible sale today. Now moving on to a more problematic issue. Could the recent visit of the Iraqi Prime Minister to the White House be cause for concern? This is the question echoing in the corridors of power, as Republicans raise alarms over the potential implications of this diplomatic encounter. Republican Party members are expressing deep concern over Iraq's significant financial support and its alleged ties to U.S.-designated terrorist groups. The concerns have materialized following the broadcast of a video in Iraqi media showing Iranian missiles passing through the country. This event has incited apprehension about the alignment of Iraq with Iran and the funding of Iran-backed militias. A letter signed by Representatives Joe Wilson and Kevin Hern underscores these concerns, questioning the U.S. Treasury Department's oversight and the State Department's response to Iraq's actions. This letter has also highlighted the increasing influence of China and Russia in Iraq and criticized Iraq's treatment of the Kurdish population. In the midst of these concerns, the Biden administration has approved a potential sale of aircraft contractor logistics support and training to Iraq, valued at $140 million. This decision has further fueled Republican concerns, particularly over the Iraqi Prime Minister's alleged connections to terrorist organizations. Critics, such as Representative Mike Waltz of Florida, have weighed in on the Biden administration's decision to take retaliatory action against Iraq and Syria. Waltz is among the Republicans who have questioned the wisdom of this move, in light of the recent visit of Iraqi Prime Minister Mohammed Shia al-Sudani to the White House. In the swirl of these political currents, the White House has yet to respond to the concerns raised by the Republican Party members. As the world watches, the question remains, what are the implications of the Iraqi Prime Minister's visit to the White House? In summary, the recent visit of the Iraqi Prime Minister to the White House has sparked a series of concerns among Republicans. They question Iraq's alignment with Iran and its alleged ties to terrorist organizations, as well as the increasing influence of China and Russia in Iraq. Amid these concerns, the Biden administration's decision to sell aircraft logistics support to Iraq has added fuel to the fire. The world waits for the White House's response to these pressing questions. What do you think? Put your comments in the comment section of this video.